What up, bros? I'm Frank. This is an overview and my top picks on the Nerf Modulus line so far. Check the date before you say, hey Frank, this blaster X is way better than all of these. Why didn't you include it? Because current me doesn't know that one exists yet. Space-time, how does it work? I don't know. So quick overview on the blasters, and then I'm gonna go over my top picks of these, and then I'm gonna go over the attachment packs. The Nerf Modulus line, of course, launched last year in 15. The whole concept is to be modular, hence its name, Modulus Modular, so you can put on different barrels, different attachments, stocks, and all of that. This differs from the In-Strike line because it also now has blasters, like the Tri-Strike has a missile launcher, a mega launcher thing, and in the attachment it also has that single shot little pistol, being the grip blaster. So that's a little bit different than the In-Strike stuff, but very cool. Modular tactics awesome sauce. So quick overview, not necessarily in chronological order. This is the Nerf Modulus. It's a flywheel semi-automatic blaster. This is what came with the blaster. These attachments, pretty cool stuff. Spoiler, this one is my favorite. Recon Mark II, this is the defective one that doesn't take all magazines. Apparently Hasbro will send you another one if you send them in the defective one. It comes with this front thing, the stock. It's pretty much a retaliator with the Modulus paint job. And it also comes with the tactical side rail, which I totally dig. Because tactics, up here is the Tri-Strike. This one primes similar to the Long Strike, so some people are saying it's the current version of that. It has the 4-shot Mega Blaster attachment thing that comes off like that, as well as the top thing that's attached to this stock, which fires the Demolisher missile from up top, like that. Whoops. Ion Fire, which is a total waste of space. It's a little breech loading thing. It comes with the cute little barrel and the ammo thing, which I misplaced. Has the stock attachment, and this is a traditional attachment point up front, so if you want to make it super long sniper status, you totally can. And the last blaster in the line, sort of the grip blaster kind of counts, but I'm moving that into the attachment section, is the Battle Scout. This is a clip-fed, yeah, not mag, it's an actual clip blaster that's pump action from the bottom with the action camera up top. I have reviewed all of these blasters, so that's why this is a very quick overview, just to remind you what's in the Modulus line. If you want more information on any one in particular, watch my full comprehensive reviews that I've published in the past. In overview, they have one flywheel blaster, the Modulus, which is a semi-auto. I'm a little bit surprised we have not yet seen a replacement for the Rapid Strike at this point, which is the full auto. They do have other full auto blasters out, but not Modulus ones. I personally really like the Rapid Strike, and I'm curious to see how they reskin that with the Modulus paint, because I do dig the white blasters. I think they look pretty cool, but that's the one that I'm looking out for. They have sort of all the other niches kind of filled right now. The spring side loading, top priming, side priming, top unnecessary breech loading nonsense, and now the Battle Scout. I don't know what the F they're trying with that. Clip fed through the side, horizontal, bleh. So leading me into my top picks, which I'm sure you can already guess by now, and if you watch my reviews, you can probably guess them. Number one top pick, Nerf Modulus. This is still one of my top 5 Nerf blasters right now. I like all the attachments they include for the price point. The performance out of the box is acceptable, and it takes modifications very well, being a flywheel blaster. I think it holds very well. It's very comfortable. The symmetry involved being a flywheel blaster like this stripe is a little offset. It's a little goofy. I mean, you have tactical and practical all combined together. Weak points, I don't really dig the stock, but you can throw on something else. That's kind of the whole point of the Modulus line, so you can mix and match all the attachments, but it comes with a good amount of attachments to start you off with in the Modulus line. Number 2 top pick, the Tri-Strike. Not even for the Tri-Strike, because I don't care about this blaster at all. But this is kind of why I got stoked about the Modulus line in the beginning. The Modulus attachments, the front mega attachment thing. I've played game types in the past where mega darts are valued very differently than elite darts. Like if you get hit with a mega, you're dead twice. Or in like a 315 round, when you have 3 lives, if you get hit with a mega, you die twice. So it's a pretty big advantage to be able to slap that on only for those rounds. And then if you're like, you know what, I don't really want this hunk of plastic on the end of my blaster for the other rounds, you just take it off. Same with the missile up top. It's pretty cool to be able to selectively put this on for certain rounds. Very cool. I don't even care about the Tri-Strike blaster. It's just not my style. But I do have a review on that covering that. Those are my top picks. It's not really a top 5. As you can see, that would include all of these blasters. So just the top picks, Tri-Strike and the Modulus. So out of the Modulus line so far, again, so far, right now it's August 2016, my top picks are the Modulus core. Freaking, I don't know what to call this. This is just the Modulus blaster and the Tri-Strike. And for everything but the Tri-Strike, which is funny. The Tri-Strike's attachments, but that segues into the attachments now, because the Modulus line also released quite a few attachments. You could buy attachment packs and then put them onto other blasters. So blasters, let's Boom. Okay, so these are the attachment packs that have been released so far, so freaking far, as of when I'm like shooting this video, and if something's released next week before I publish, I'm gonna be freaking pissed off, but I don't think that'll happen. But the attachment packs are super cool in my opinion, because you can go out and spend 15 bucks on just the attachment, so you don't have to buy, for example, the Recon to go get all the Recon attachments. I haven't seen the Tri-Strike missile attachment or the front barrel thing sold separately yet, but even Amazon started selling the attachments separately that came on the Modulus. Because you can get them separately, I suppose I should include all of these in this little overview as well. So I will. So the attachments so far, the Modulus ones, which is the 10-round banana mag, the crappy stock that holds another magazine back here. In case you haven't seen that work, that's how that works. Modulus smooth vertical grip that's fixed compared to the other collapsible one. The little red dot sight optic thing that adorable, and the cool barrel attachment. This being cool because it has the female and the male in one unit, so you can make it as long as you want, so you can put 75 of them together if you really wanted to. It doesn't really work, as I've proven in my longest videos, or longest blaster videos. It'll flop around uncontrollably and it's obnoxious, but you can do it, which is the point. Long range kit, which includes the sniper scope, the bipod, as well as the long range barrel. And on Amazon, you can actually buy just the bipod, just the scope, or just this, but if you happen to want all three, I believe it's cheaper just to buy the whole set. The flip clip unit, which comes with 2 magazines and the little attachment thing, so if you want to flip the clip, get it? Flip clip, that's why it's called that. Like the close quarter combat or melee kit, this is the detachable bayonet. I think that's cool, as well as the little sock bomb things that go onto the attachment plastic pieces that this thing slides onto a tactical rail. Strike and defend kit, which comes with a stock, which happens to also be a blaster, as well as the little shield thing. Again, on Amazon, you can get just the shield or just the stock blaster if you wanted to. The Stealth Ops kit, I'm missing the little barrel muzzle brake thing, but it's just like all the other ones, but super short. This is a collapsible vertical grip, so you push the button and it slides up like that, as well as the red dot thing. And more recently, this is the grip blaster. It slides onto the tactical rail up there, and then it has 2 darts that fire one at a time with a smart AR. Very cool. The flashlight as well as the laser thing. Those are the attachments that are out right now, to my knowledge. I might have missed one. I don't think I did. I want to preface my top picks with saying it's not all about function. Like if you say, oh, this is a really cool sight, obviously this is not going to help you like snipe zombies at 25 feet or anything. It's my top pick because of the looks. Most of these attachments are not, you know, entirely based in function. It's kind of about making your blaster look cool and feel cool, which of course means my top picks are entirely subjective. You're welcome to disagree, and I do not mean to say these are objectively the best. They're just my favorites. This is all opinion. So top picks in no real particular order. First, the barrel extension right here, because you can make it as long as you want. This is great because it has the rail up top and on bottom, so if you want more attachments like other stuff, you can put on a bunch of these to create more rail space. I think that's really cool, and you know, you can achieve sniper status, which is super important for boosting up that the tactics level. Oh yeah. Next, the little knife thing that attaches like a bayonet, because it's a little bit more low profile than the chainsaw. Now I love the attachment chainsaw. I think it looks cool, but this is just a little bit sleeker, and I think it looks cooler. It looks more like, I don't know, just more tactical. But because it's a little smaller, you also have a greater likelihood of smacking somebody in the face with the plastic nozzle or bits of plastic instead of the foam, so still be careful when you're using melee. That is secure. The whole sniper kit I think is really cool, although I don't really care about bipods. I like this because it looks cool, as well as that. I mean, same reason, it looks cool. They don't really help performance, but if you want that sniper look, I think it does a really good job of making your blaster look really cool. This contrasts with the long shot scope, which I just think is too bulky and it looks weird. These proportions are cooler, in my opinion. The red dot is also cool. If you've noticed in a lot of my personal combos for my combo series, I use this in a lot of my combos because, I mean, there's nothing wrong with other optics that Nerf makes. None of them are going to help you all that much, but I just think it looks neat. And as far as practicality goes, the attachment grip right here, I'm definitely going to be running this in the future. I do like the concept here of the stock blaster, but honestly, I don't think I'd use it too much. It is up there on my list of that's a cool idea. That's kind of the concept of the Modulus series that I really dig, attaching blasters and other cool stuff to your primary. But I just can't see myself using this a whole lot. But this guy, definitely on the top list. I'm being a little bit random with what I'm addressing as top and just kind of talking about it. But what a great use of the front of your blaster if you have a rail, or just gangster style right on the side, or even the top. If you're not running an optic, just throw it up there. Even if you are running an optic, who cares? You can just look right into the grip. Boom, tactics. Definitely a good pick. And if I can modify this unit to throw in like a string light inside it or some other type of flashlight within the unit, it will be cool because I think this looks really cool, but it doesn't work well at all. It's really lame. So I said I was gonna go over my top list, then I just randomly started talking about everything. Whoops. Fine, since you made me, I refined it. Barrel, melee toy thing, long range sniper barrel, tactics, red dot, and blaster grip. Those are my top 5 for the attachments in the Modulus line, or series, whatever. This is kind of my top picks all in one blaster. Oh yeah. New additions, Worker ginormous banana mag, as well as the Worker stock back here. Yeah, this wouldn't work, but shut up. It looks cool, doesn't it? But if you're like, oh, I don't really like how that looks, and that's awesome. That's almost like good. So then you wouldn't want to run your blaster like this. So then if we go out and slay zombies together, our blasters look a little bit different and still really cool to each other and, you know, to ourselves. And so I look down at my blaster and I'm like, this is really cool. I'm having a good time. You're looking at your blaster saying that's really cool, having a good time. That's what I really dig about the Modulus line. So you can put on your attachments and makeshift and do whatever you want. This magazine, I can't get it like lower. It's too long. Let me know what you thought of the video and sort of the whole overview. I'm kind of considering going over like each line and sort of my opinions on the line as far as it's gone so far. Of course, this video is going to get outdated and somebody in 3 years is going to go, hey Coop, you forgot about this. Because some people like don't look at the publishing date before they post a comment. I don't know why. If I covered an attachment that you didn't know existed, I'm glad. I'll post a link in the description box to an Amazon buy link like for all the Modulus things. So if you're interested in buying any of these, hopefully you can find them in there. Even though some of those accessories are sold as kits, Amazon does sell a lot of those individually, so you don't have to spend more than you have to or you want to. So that's my overview and opinion on the Nerf Modulus line. If you'd like to see an overview on a different line or a different whatever, leave a comment in the section below or leave your opinions on this kind of concept of my overview. That's the video. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay tactical.